Stephen Colbert mocked Karoline Leavitt's education. Her response left the studio frozen. Tonight's episode spirals into a full-blown Broadway-level showdown. Stephen Colbert thought he could crack a joke about Karoline Leavitt's education, but what followed wasn't comedy, it was an on-air reckoning. Grab your popcorn, tighten your seatbelts, and let's step into the drama that turned the Late Show into a stage of shock, silence, and sizzling comebacks. There are moments on television when the air changes, when the audience shifts from laughter to disbelief, when the lights seem to sharpen, and when a single remark transforms a harmless interview into a historic confrontation. That's exactly what happened when Stephen Colbert decided to mock Karoline Leavitt's education during a segment that was supposed to be playful. But Karoline didn't come to play. She came prepared, polished, and unshakably fierce. The spark that lit the stage. Colbert, known for his sharp-witted jabs, lobbed what he thought was a harmless joke about Leavitt's educational background. The audience chuckled, lightly at first, unsure whether the comment was fact, humor, or a blend of both. But Karoline Leavitt didn't laugh. She lifted her chin with the calm confidence of someone who has rehearsed her truth, not her reactions. Her response. A Broadway monologue worthy of a standing ovation. "You can mock my education," she said, locking eyes with Colbert, but not the results that education produced. And certainly not the discipline, the work, and the grit behind it. The audience fell silent. The cameras zoomed in. And suddenly, this wasn't a casual TV moment, it was a spotlight moment. She dove into the story of her upbringing, the late nights studying, her determination to work her way into politics at a young age, and how the very things Colbert joked about were the foundation of her success. It wasn't defensive. It wasn't angry. It was performative fire, the kind Broadway stars dream of delivering. Colbert blinked hard. Even he seemed to realize he had stepped into a different arena, an arena where the guest owned the stage. The audience reaction. Within seconds, the crowd transitioned from awkward shifting to roaring applause. That's when it became clear. Karoline didn't just respond, she took over the room. The lines blurred between late-night comedy and political theater. And for once, the host wasn't guiding the scene, the guest was. And in true #Broadway drama fashion, she closed her moment with a final line that could headline a marquee. Respect the journey, even if you don't understand the classroom. Cut. Fade. Scene. If you thought Stephen Colbert was ready for that response, think again. Karoline Leavitt didn't just clap back, she turned the entire studio into her stage. If you want more raw drama, more truth bombs, and more TV moments that feel like unscripted theater, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned, because this story is only getting started.